You're not invisible because you're broke. You're not invisible because you're short. You're not invisible because women are quote-unquote confused. You're invisible because your frame doesn't command attention yet. Most men walk into a room already collapsed, rounded forward, front delts underdeveloped, upper body flat from the side. There's no shelf, no structure, no visual authority. It's not really that your mindset. No. This is more architecture for your body, okay? Weak front delts create a weak silhouette. A weak silhouette creates a weak presence. Weak presence gets overlooked. You don't fix invisibility with affirmations. You fix it with density. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what most men skip and why it's costing them respect before they even open their mouth. Let's start the podcast, brothers.
Yo, if you're tired of spinning your wheels in the gym, my man, and if you're also struggling with low energy, lack of results, and feeling invisible to everyone around you, you need to stop trying random workouts, my dude. And also, cut out the cookie cutter diets. Those fail because they never train your mindset first. Click the link in the show notes and start Alpha Body Blueprint today. This is the only system that builds confidence, discipline, and masculine energy, and get the lean, shredded physique you want. You are listening to the Masculine Mindset Show, a podcast for introverts to get more confidence, more importantly, more self-worth, and of course, get more fit. Women are a side benefit. More importantly, I turn nice guys into bad motherfuckers. Let's get into the content. You fucking legend. Sponsored by Brain FM. Real binaural beats that has sleep tracks, meditation tracks, recharge tracks, relaxation tracks, focus tracks, which, by the way, those focus tracks are really fucking good. Man, do I focus when I am writing my blogs, you guys. Okay, let's get into the content. I fucking love it. If you'd sign up right now.
The architecture of respect, part 1. Let me say something that's going to offend a few lifters. Most of you don't have a confidence problem. You have a structure problem. You think you need more mindset podcasts, which my podcast is on mindset. Like, mental toughness and whatnot. Check out Mental Toughness Blueprint with the Chisler James. And it's actually a good one, so find it on my podcast library. Anyways, you don't need more mindset podcasts or any more cold showers. You're trying to tell yourself, oh, I look so good in the mirror, right? I even have some ceremony podcasts. Hint, go check out. I'm the reason mirrors have trust issues on my podcast called How to Flirt with the Woman's Coping Mechanism. But that aside, you guys, okay? When you walk into a room, your body probably says this: I don't lift with intention. That's the problem, you guys. You need to understand what room reads you. How every room reads you, if that makes sense. Now, here's the truth nobody says out loud. Front delts are the billboard of masculinity. Yes, brothers, you need to know these lifts if you want to command attention. Now, the point to this podcast, you guys. Let's get to the fucking point now. As I said, we're covering the architecture of respect, right? They sit at the front row of your frame, of your body. They control how your chest looks. Yes, they do, you guys. Front deltoids control how your chest looks. It gives you that rounded shoulder look too, you guys. They control how your shirt hangs. They control whether your posture looks dominant or defeated. Weak front delts create sunken chest, narrow silhouette, zero upper body authority. and you wonder why you still feel invisible. Presence is visual before it's verbal. Before you say a word, your body already made a statement. If your frame collapses forward, you lose before the conversation even begins. This isn't about ego lifting, as I saw earlier in the gym today. Nope. Guess what, you guys? This is about architectural dominance and respect all at the same time. The front of your body is the front of your identity, and most men neglect it because they think bench press is enough. It's not. If you want to stop feeling invisible, you stop training randomly. You build the front of your structure deliberately. The next part of this podcast, I'm going to break down the first movement that exposes whether you train like a man with intention or a man chasing numbers in the gym. Alternating dumbbell front raises. Control is authority. So, watch how a man performs this exercise, and you'll know everything. Most grab weight that flatters their fucking ego. They lean back, they swing, they rush. It looks strong, but it really isn't. The front delt doesn't reward noise. It rewards control. One arm rises, the other waits, still torso. Neutral spine, no sway. 2 seconds up, brief pause at the eye level. 3 seconds down. If your body shifts to help the weight, you've already lost the rep. This movement isn't about size, it's about structure. When the front delts are built under tension, not momentum, your posture changes without instruction. The shoulders sit with intent. The chest stays open. The frame looks deliberate. No exaggeration, no peacocking, just density. Most men never build this because they can't slow down long enough to earn it. Control is quiet, and quiet strength leads differently. Easy bar front raises now, okay? Load reveals discipline. All right, brothers. Dumbbells test control. The easy bar tests commitment. Because now the weight is unified. No alternating, no hiding. One weak side behind the other. Both delts rise together. Both sides are exposed. This is where most men cheat. They turn it into a full front swing. Hips drive, lower back arches. I should say arches. The rep becomes momentum. And momentum is a confession. If you have to rock your body to move the bar, the weight is not yours. Lower it. Control the movement. Stand tall. Soft bend in the elbows. Bar starts at the thighs. Raise it only to shoulder height. Stop and pause at the very middle of the raise, where the weight is in front of you first. You need to pause, okay? Then lower with intention. The plates shouldn't rattle. Your spine shouldn't bend. Your ribs shouldn't flare. If your torso moves, your discipline just moved. Be immovable, brothers, when you lift. This variation builds thickness, not pump. Not vanity. Thickness. Brothers, listen to me. This is one of my favorite shoulder exercises. Front raises right here with the easy bar. Fuck yeah, it's a good one. So, listen closely. The kind that changes how light hits your shoulders. Choose a lighter weight, you guys. A lighter fucking weight. The kind that makes a fitted shirt look engineered. And here's the part most overlook. When you train both sides together under strict load, your posture stabilizes under stress. You stop collapsing when tired. You stop folding when pressure hits. Your structure holds. That's what the bar teaches. On the next part of this podcast, we get unconventional. And this one exposes whether you train for symmetry or raw functional presence. Let's go. Tire rotation raises. This is where you use a plate, you guys. And yes, this one is a functional one. So, Tire rotation raises, rotational power changes presence. This is where polished lifters get uncomfortable because now it's not pretty. It's not symmetrical. It's not an IG, oh, look at me. I can lift this much weight with getting a million likes on my post. No, brothers. It's not that shit either. Likes are just external validation, isn't it? It's for girls, right? We're men here. You're part of the masculine mindset show army. You should know by now that external validation is feminine energy. Don't chase likes, you guys. Anyways, tire rotation raises force you to move weight across your body, diagonally, rotationally, with control. This isn't isolation. This is integration. You grip the tire, start low at the hip, okay? Drive it upward across the body to shoulder height, like you're lifting something real, not posing. Then you move side to side, left to right, tire, as I would say to my clients. Don't control it back down, switch sides. What this does is different. Front delts fire up big time. Oh yeah, they do. Upper chest engages, obliques stabilize, core locks. Especially when you do this standing up, brothers. You feel it like crazy in your shoulders. Fuck yeah, you do, believe me. You get that insanely intense look to your eyes. Like you're lifting to Adam's Killer Lifting Playlist. Go check it out. Adam's Killer Lifting Playlist on Spotify. I'll list a few songs that I love to live to. Sacrilegious Scorn by Demi Borgir, right? Oh wait, Prodigy by Lone Wolf. Brothers, I actually trained the guitarist of Lone Wolf. True story, you guys. And Angel of Death, Slayer. Oh wait, let's list one more, right? From Cradle to Enslave by Cradle of Filth. Check out my one podcast on how Niccolo Machiavelli manifested this dominant ceremony. I reference From Cradle to Enslave. Good one, you guys. Anyways, your body learns to transmit force from the ground through the shoulders on this move. I was getting a little carried away by my playlist, but anyways, this is where the gym strong separates from structural strong, right? The quote-unquote gym strong. Most men can lift straight up and down. Few can control diagonal load without twisting, leaning, or collapsing. And life is diagonal. Pressure rarely hits you symmetrically. This movement teaches your frame to stay intact. When force comes from the side, your shoulders don't just look stronger. They feel anchored. And anchored men move differently. They don't fidget. They don't shrink. They don't overcorrect. They rotate with control. That subtle difference, that grounded rotation, reads as authority before words ever do. The next part, we tie this back into invisibility and why most men never build the front of their frame properly. Before we get down to the bottom line of this podcast, check the links in the description now. Brothers, I've been going through a different story that I will release in the near future. Well, maybe it might be a little bit of time because honestly, you notice that I haven't been putting out podcasts recently. I'll tell you this. I've been writing some more stuff, you guys. It's a little more dark, a little more edgy, but it's not fitness related. I want to keep you guys informed on my recent Project X. That's right. Maybe I'll keep that on the low hush hush because it's a little bit elite to even talk about. But I'll tell you this, brothers. It's a damn good project. My man Zach Zeller is looking over it as we speak. Yeah. He is CEO of Team Capital. A long time ago for Chasing Capital. But anyhow, listen, brothers. That aside, I'm having a lot of updates coming to my listeners through this project. So keep coming back, okay? Now, update that I'll say to you all. Adam has been going through a lot of recent events. That's a bit out there for the public to even hear. So I'll keep that to myself. Keep it on the low. Keep quiet, guys. Keep quiet about this. I can't say too much here, right? But this is when I get to the final part of this podcast. Okay? This is why most men stay invisible. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most men don't stay invisible because they lack potential. They stay invisible because they train like spectators. They hit chest. They chase numbers. They skip isolation when it burns. They avoid movements that demand control. Front delts aren't glamorous. They don't let you brag about a 1 rep max. They require patience, precision, repetition without applause. And that's why they change everything. When the front of your frame is built deliberately, your shoulders sit forward with structure, not collapse. Your upper chest supports the line. Your posture holds under fatigue. You don't need to act confident or fake your confidence. No. You look engineered. And here's the line I want you to remember. Presence is built from the front, okay? So, do front raises, you guys. This podcast obviously is called The Most Underrated Front Raises You Need to Know, okay? Now, the most underrated shoulder exercises you need to know. Presence is built from the front, as I said. If the front of your body is underdeveloped, the front of your life feels underdeveloped. Weak structure leaks into how you stand, how you move, how long you hold eye contact, how you occupy space. Most men try to fix invisibility by talking louder. That's immature. Build density instead. Alternating front raises, control. Easy bar front raises, load. Tie rotation raises, integration. Do them strict, do them slow, do them without ego. And watch how differently the world reads you. You don't need more noise. You need a stronger silhouette. Train accordingly. Train with intent, but more importantly, you guys, train with the right intensity. Check out my killer lifting playlist on Spotify. Adam's killer lifting playlist. Some masculine sounding songs that you'll find, right? I'll list a couple more, right? Wrong Side of Heaven by Five Finger Death Punch. Fuck yeah, you guys. And just one more. The Vengeful One by Disturbed. Brothers, just listen to me. Leave me that 5-star review. I love you. Check out my website in the podcast descriptions, right? Affiliated products. Limitless Focus, Gel Liverman's Nootropic. Also Tactical Soap. Pheromone soap, you guys. They do work, believe it or not. I have tested them myself recently, and fuck, ooh, she loved it, brothers. I was like, ooh, Adam, that smell, it's great stuff. All right, let's go. Leave me a 5-star review, you guys. I love you. Peace out.